Hey guys, I'm back with another tutorial where my eyes are pretty dramatic and the rest of my face is subtle. So before that, just in case you're wondering why I'm wearing sunglasses indoors, it does work really well as a headband and I don't want any of my hair to fall on my face, so hence the sunglasses. Okay, so this look is a mix of a golden bronzish kind of eyeshadow contoured with an electric blue, just to add a bit of pop to your eyes. Okay, it's really simple and I hope you enjoy this look. Oh, and for those of you who are interested in personalized makeup lessons, I do conduct makeup workshops and I also do bridal makeup reception, cocktail, photo shoots or any other events. So sit back, relax, and I hope you enjoy this video. So before I start off, just to let you know, I have applied a primer, concealer, foundation and a bit of loose powder on my T-zone area. The description of all these products are available in my blog mesmerizemakeup.com, so do check it out. Okay, so here goes. I'm going to start off my eye look by applying an eyeshadow base. This one's by MAC. It's called Coral Creme. You can use any neutral shade. Use one color for all your eye makeup because anyway it's going to be covered by the eyeshadow. It's only a base. The purpose of applying this is so that your eyeshadow lasts longer and also it brings out the vibrancy of the colors. Your colors will look much more intense. Okay, so just apply with your fingertips, a thin layer. Next up, I'm going to be using a very pretty shade by MAC. It's called Woodwinked. Okay, it's like a bronzish gold, as you can see. Oops, I'm going to use this finger. Okay, as you can see, right? So this one here is a very natural neutral shade. You can apply it during the day as a day look. It goes with every skin tone. Whatever your skin tone, you can apply the shade. Okay, so I'm going to take a flat brush and just quickly apply it as an eyeshadow base. This brush is by Vega. Okay, so I'm going to apply it all over my eyelid. Go a bit closer. Once you're done with that, take a blending brush, this one's by Vega, and just kind of blend it out because there are harsh lines. Okay. So you're just blending it out on your crease line. Okay. Next, I'm going to use a nice pigmented shade. This one's a blue, which I got as a present in my smoky eyeshadow palette. This is by Coastal Scents. Okay, my friend got it for me. She bought it off the internet and they have fantastic colors and they are very pigmented. So a little goes a long way. You need to use extremely little product. I'm going to use this shade here. It's kind of a sort of mix of green and blue. Okay, and a shade which is identical to this one is Electric Eel by MAC. It is almost identical, like you can't tell the difference. Okay, so you can use either a shade similar to this or Electric Eel, or in fact you can use any color. You know, this forms a good base and you can apply whichever shade matches with your outfit. Okay, so play around with the colors and you can decide which color you want to apply. This is just going to be like a simple technique for you to learn. So I'm going to take my fluffy brush, my blending brush, and I'm going to dab it onto the electric blue shade. Okay. So once I'm done with that, I'm going to start off near my crease line. Remember, you need to make sure this look works according to your eye shape. We all have different eye shapes, so make sure you go along your crease line. So this is a blending motion. Remember the windshield wiper, back and forth. Keep going back and forth and hold it very lightly. So I'm starting off with very little color, and I'm going to slowly build up the intensity. Because if you apply too much of the blue, it's going to be very difficult to blend it out. So I'm taking extremely little and slowly going to build up the coverage. So this is how it looks after a lot of blending. Remember, your eyeshadow may tend to look a bit patchy, so keep reapplying if you feel like there are a few gaps in between. Okay. Now my gold is not as vibrant as this eye because I've blended it a lot. So you do tend to need to reapply after you blend out. So I'm just going to pat on the gold. With eyeshadows, remember, it has to be symmetrical. So this eye should match with this eye. Now it sort of matches because after I apply this gold, it looks more even. Okay. Next up is the highlight shade. I'm going to be using MAC Rice Paper, which is a beautiful highlight color, and I'm going to be using it with my little finger. I love using it with my little finger. I don't know why. Okay. Once you're done with that, okay, the highlight shade brings a pop to your eye. It lifts up your eye and also reflects off light to make your brow bone stick out. Okay, and it looks gorgeous. Can apply just a little bit more. Go for something slightly shimmery. That looks very pretty. Okay. Now once you're done with that, take your eye kohl. Okay, this is engraved by MAC. Okay, it's extremely black. You can apply any other dark shade. Oh. And I'm going to just go over my waterline. Okay. Once you're done with that, I'm going to use, now if you see in this eye, I have applied a bit of blue eyeshadow to kind of smoke it up slightly. So after applying the black eye kohl, I'm going to take Deep Truth by MAC, which is a really beautiful, pretty dark blue eyeshadow. Take my angular brush, this one's by Vega. Okay. Dab it on and apply it just below my waterline. So I'm going to go like that in small strokes, just to kind of bring out my eyes. So now we're done with the eyeshadow and the lower lash line. The next step is going to be eyeliner and mascara. Just remember, for eyeliner, it does vary depending on your eye shape. So you need to take into consideration your eye shape before applying eyeliner. Okay. If you want to know more about your eye shape, join my workshop. Okay. So what I've done is I've extended my eyeliner and made like a tick right at the end. I've made like an elongated tick because I feel like this brings out my eyes and makes it look slightly bigger and more attractive. Okay, so I'm going to be back after applying my eyeliner, and just to save time, I'm just going to apply my mascara as well. Right, see you in a second. So I'm back after applying my eyeliner, curling my lashes and applying a coat of mascara. And I finally removed my sunglasses because I'm done with my eye makeup and I don't mind if my hair falls all over my face. I finished off the look by applying a blush called Peach Twist by MAC and a lipstick called Mocha, again by MAC. All the products are given in the blog, so do have a look, mesmerizemakeup.com. Okay, so this is my look. I can actually finish off by just applying a bit of lip gloss just in the middle to add more glam to this look. Yeah, so that's my look. I hope you enjoyed it and keep watching for more and more tutorials. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, please. Like my page on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask me whatever questions you want. Bye!